Hey guys, it's MMOHut here for MMOHut.com. Today we're going to do a first impression gameplay video for Waren Story, a 3D MMORPG published by Area Games. I spent about 15-20 minutes or so checking the game out and of course making some comments. If you guys want to learn more about Waren Story, you guys can check down below at MMOHut.com for the full review / game profile. Now, this game was announced early last year. I mean, like super early in the year last year. But recently, just now, has been released into closed beta where people can try it out. The game actually is being created by the company called Alt1, which is the same company behind 12 Sky and 12 Sky 2. So to get started with here, we're going to go, and as we can see, we have 4 classes to choose from: the Gunner, Archer, Brawler, and of course Warrior. The Brawler is like a, kind of like melee, no weapons type thing, although he kind of has weapons on his hands. We have the typical Archer, and then we have the Gunner, which is basically like a range, gun version of an Archer, I guess you could say. When I looked at the abilities, a lot of it was the switching between the rifle and like a shotgun style thing. Warrior is very standard, so I guess the two most interesting classes would be the Brawler and the Gunner. So let's go ahead and go with Brawler though. I kind of like that look. That's pretty cool. We can make it male and female, which is always nice to see. No gender locking there. And we can change his face style, although there isn't a lot of customization. It is nice to see. Oh, I like that stash. Oh, come at me with that stash. Let's make, Justin Bieber face. Oh, wait, no, Justin Bieber doesn't. Yeah, there we go. There's Justin Bieber face. Alright. With giant hands for such a small body on the female. Alrighty here, so let's go with the female here. That looks nice. And yeah, why not put that stuff on the head? Spunkafia, let's make it Spunkafia. Spunkafia, there we go. And let's go ahead and create our character. Alright, so we've got a character created here. We're going to start the game, connecting to server. Please wait. Alright, so Waren Story is touted as a PvP-oriented MMO. There are several PvP modes available in the game, and the game system has a dash / counterattack system that is inside the game or present in the game to allow for fast, intricate combat. Or at least that's what it says. So let's go ahead and go to the Brawl Master. Lux? Lux? Shouldn't you be female, Lux? Come on. And where's your beam of light and magic? Alright, let's talk to you. Meeting Lux. Hi, are you new Brawler? I've heard so much about. I'm Lux. I shoot laser beams out of my face. Let's go ahead and accept that quest. Brawlers are so extraordinarily well built. They don't need to rely on weapons in battles. Alrighty. So I don't need to rely on weapons at all. Let's do this. So if I picked up this quest, let's see here. I'm going to accept this quest, meet the townsfolk. So of course, any new MMO, the first thing you're going to do is meet townsfolk. Because that is the pressing matter here, is to get to know every single NPC in this entire area. The graphics themselves don't look bad. There's quite a lot of detail in the buildings and then the overarches, etc. Although it does seem to be very sparse, at least this area is. Now in the beta, currently, when you create your first character, he's automatically leveled to level 31. And a lot of people I know are starting the game from right there and aren't actually starting it from the level 1 area. I don't think that'll actually be in full release. I'm pretty much sure that once full release comes out, everybody will start at level 1. But because of the fact that it is beta, I guess they want to test out higher level stuff, they will allow you to create one character at level 31. But I wanted to show you what you expect from level 1 onwards. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to William here. I've met the townsfolk. What do you want, William? I will accept to be waiting for you just across the square. Looks like I need to talk to Waren. Who names these people? What guy just like sits down like, I want to name my kid Waren? That sounds like an awesome name. Like even in old times, Waren? Come on. So let's see here. Any attacks? I've got select the Brawl Buster, attack, pick up, but no special abilities yet. Sit, stand, and return scroll. There's a kiosk here though where I can see my inventory as well as if I wanted to actually set up a shop similar to similar to Aeon, where you can kind of set up your shop and like go AFK and you can actually just sell items in that area. Alright here, so let's run over to Ralph. Much more normal name. Ralph appears to be perhaps a different faction. What is Ralph? What? I guess Ralph is a dwarf, but he's got crazy looking binoculars on. Ah yes. You can actually pull it up. Alright, so he's a dwarf. Alrighty here. So let's go ahead. I met the townfolk. Oh, now I gotta meet Ralph's brothers, I guess. Ralph and Rolf. Alright. Come on, give me something to shoot. Alright, so I've met the normal townsfolk here. Go ahead and run out now. The music in itself is quite nice actually. There's quite a lot of focus on orchestra style music. And it's pretty prevalent in the game. I even have it turned down, and it's very, like, out there. Alright, so let's walk this way. Now, if I hit K here, I can actually bring up my skills. So you can see I can do a dash, which is one of the touted features. Oh, you can dash in the game. Quickly sprint forward, but it can also be used by holding control and clicking the mouse. Alrighty here. So I actually can place this, I think, on maybe... Nope, maybe I can't actually place that. And how do I sprint forward? I can also control and click, and that will allow me to sprint forward, or dash rather. I don't know. I don't really know how to dash in the game since it's not actually allowing me to. Maybe once we get into combat is when it actually allows the dash. Alrighty here. So let's go ahead. What is this girl? Nice little outfit you have there. Definitely the best looking person that I've met so far. Alrighty here. Now that I've met with you, I need to go meet with the next people, which is Luke Gale. Alright, chat. Which is this guy way over here. So if we look at some of the abilities, we have buff abilities, innate, basic, and speed abilities. So it's kind of cool that it actually breaks it up into specific types of abilities, so you can kind of know what you're leveling up or what you're, skilling towards. You skill towards, utility abilities. You skill towards PvP abilities. Let's bring this back up here. So I can hit a quick straight punch, focus on speed above all else. A razor hook, a sharp hook that attaches that gashes like a barbed blade. So the different types of abilities that we have at our disposal here. Whoa, and all these people have shops set up. Alright. Come on, cheap prices on stuff, I'm sure. Alright, let's get these, accept that quest. Alright, now what do I gotta do? I need to talk to someone else. Hicks the Horsemaster, and Totem the Mercenary Captain. Alright, well, I'm gonna pause it right here until I get to some actual combat. So I'll be back just shortly after we get through all of this boring stuff into some actual combat and content. Look at my horse is amazing, give it a look. Oh, it tastes just like, oh, whatever. Okay, I'm back now, and you'll notice now I'm actually level 6. There's a good reason for that. It took me quite a long time to go find all the individuals I needed to talk to. And then once I found everybody, I was given some generic kill quests. And I realized that you don't even get any abilities. You just get auto attacks for the first, I don't know, 5 levels of the game. So if I bring up K here, you'll see here I now have Flicker Jab, Razor Hook, and Aura Rush, as well as these abilities over here that I'm unlocking, such as Pressure Points and Haste. Now the reason for level 5 is that level 5 is when you can actually use these abilities or actually gain the ability to unlock these. So before that I was just auto talking everything and it was pretty boring. So I decided that I'd go ahead and just level up to level 5, get some abilities, and show you guys the combat at level 5. I killed a bunch of these mutated furry little squirrel things first, and then I went out here and killed some bunnies afterwards. Yes, squirrels then bunnies. And now I'm off to kill the Drooled Carbuncles and return to Lux. Alright. So if I bring up the map here, I can hit M and see that that's the mission site, and I can go ahead and click there, and that will take me directly to that. In the meantime, I can show you, if I push up V here, this is my Ivory Steed. And this is really nice. I actually get this at level 2. So once you actually talk to everybody, you're able to get a steed, which is nice to have. I hate actually just running around, auto running everywhere. So getting a steed very early is very nice. However, you do have to feed it, and the feed that I gave it allows it to run for 6 hours. So I get up to 6 hours with it, and then I have to feed it again. Now, let's see here. If I bring up K, as you can see here, this is kind of like a fast attack. This is more of a basic attack that does gashes like a barbed blade. And this one's a strong blow infused with the power of my aura. So right here, haste allows me to attack faster. So some of the bonuses I put up. So I need to kill 10 of these monsters. And I have to say that up until this point, 10 has been the number. There haven't been less than 10, and there haven't been more than 10. And that is a giant little... These kind of remind me of those jumping little mice. I forget what they're called. Australian mice is what they're called. But yeah, let's go ahead and kill this thing. Bam! Uppercut to the face. Oh! So the abilities are quite... oh, counter too. The abilities have quite the punch and heft behind them as well. And there's, an auto-attacking... there is an auto-attacking or a counter-attacking system yet. Although I'm not sure how it works. You saw it actually happen there. But I think you have to attack at the exact same time. Now, being that I am a brawler, I have a chance to stun with my attacks. Just my auto-attacks in general. So you may see me occasionally stun these guys as well. Bam! Oh, right up in the face. So this is a little buff that I have here that increases my attack speed. So I can actually activate the hit by hitting F1, and it's not activated. So, bam! Gotta kill 10 of these guys, and right to the face. Come on, you Jilled Carbuncle. Why can't they just call them, like, giant rodent mice Pokemon? I mean, so it looks like I don't have the MP to do it. I can use that to actually gain MP back. Pick up those, and then move on to the next guy. So the combat is very much focused on PvP. The game is focused on PvP combat, rather. So while the PvE content may not look like the best, it is not the main focus. At least to my understanding, it is not the main focus of the game. So this is a Jumbo Carbuncle, and I wonder if I can kill these guys and it will actually count. No, those are Dewdrop. I need just the jeweled guys. This is like the medium of all four of that. That's the Pokemon you pick up at Professor Oak's place. You get, and then he evolves into this, and then he evolves into the Jumbo guy. So there's a counter right there. I don't know how it happened. Wasn't pushing the ability. He simply just countered it. So we're killing the medium Pokemon right now. We'll get to the Jumbo Carbuncle later, I suppose. Bam! Right in his face. I'm gonna use an HP pot. It's nice that I have 99 of each. I suspect once the game launches full, you won't have those. But because it's closed beta, although it says it's closed beta, but I didn't need a key to actually get in this, so it's kind of like an open closed beta. You know, you can go on the website to actually like register and get in the game. But because it's closed beta, usually they give you like a bunch of items and a bunch of extra stuff at your disposal. I like how these potions fill you up to full HP. So you just kind of use one to get low, and you go back to full HP and kind of continue. No rest time. There is the ability to sit though, I believe, which will allow you to help rest up. Just using these abilities here. Some good sounds. Now the game's touted as having like flashy graphics, or flashy abilities rather. And while these abilities aren't lackluster, they're certainly not flashy. But these are also the starting abilities, so I suspect as you get higher, you'll have better abilities and abilities that actually look cooler. Some of the PvP modes available in the game are kind of like Siege versus Siege, which is essentially like a castle versus castle, where guilds can actually own a castle and then assault another castle on the field owned by another guild. And if they come out victorious, they actually gain the ability to take over that castle, and they're actually displayed for everybody to see. And they're known as be like the best guild in Waren story, essentially. Come on, Jewel Carbuncle! Bam, critical. And I did finish my thing, so I can go ahead and mount back up. Bam! On my horse. Now, let's see here. If we hit T, we can see the Guardian info. The Guardian info would be like your little pet assistant that you can actually have. And the assistant essentially allows you to fight additionally with other NPCs. He'll actually fight with you, and you can get different ones. It's like a pet system, but you're able, I think they look like NPC followers. I don't think they're always just mobs. Let's see here. What else do we have in our available inventory's eye? As you can see, I've got some gray and some Stygian tail fur, as well as jeweled carbuncle. Apparently, I have a level 5 jeweled carbuncle that I can use. Oh, it's a combat pet. And I also got carbuncle jewels. So let's go ahead and use that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and dismount, and I want to use that. And now I have awesome. So now I've got myself a little combat pet. And isn't he so cute? Oh, look at him run by behind me. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to the town here to go ahead and complete this quest. As you can see, he's got some HP. He's even got like a little ability here for me to tell him to stay, attack, standby, etc. I suspect if you got better pets, they'll have more abilities, or just have abilities in general. This guy doesn't look like he has any abilities, although he does seem to have like an experience bar, so he may have his own leveling system as well. Let's see, if I bring up in here, we can actually see who owns the current castles. So Forest of Blood is owned by the Whiz Kid, the Castle Lord is a Whiz Kid rather, and the guild name is Public Enemy. And you'll see if they're fighting other guilds, you'll see that as well. So you can see the guild name right here, and then the guild honor, so you see who is actually in first place. And then M, of course, brings up your actual map, so you can see around. Let's go ahead and finish this quest up and level up. So as you can see here, I can go ahead and put points all the way down here if I want in the innate skills. I don't have to progress through that. I can put more into spirit attack increase. I can put into gauntlet mastery, train to fight with gauntlets, thus increasing physical damage dealt with your fist. So I can put that point in there if I want. But I still have skill points and buff points to put in there. So I can go ahead and increase, say, the speed of my flicker jab, or my ability to do additional damage. And then I can also increase the chance to stun my enemies by doing that as well. And I just drag that down there and have that in F2. But I think I'm probably going to call it there for now. If you guys want to learn more about Waren's story, you guys can check down below at MMOHut.com for the full profile and eventually review. This has been Spunkify. Let's see if I can get in the light to do myself a little dance. This has been Spunkify. I'll see you guys next time. Dance for me. Damn it. Don't dance. Ah. Let's see. Any emotes? Emoticons. E. Dance for me. Battle mode. Normal. I don't know what battle mode is. Greet. Sit. Clap. Cheer. Fish. Come on. Where's the dance? There we go. That's what I want. Dance for me, little girl. Dance. There we go. I'll see you guys next time. This is Spunkify. Later. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo!